All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are live and into the second match of the day for North America.
This is going to be an insane front line that's going to be very, very difficult for Slimy Salamanders to even try and get through.
I love the Catherine into the Idris.
I believe he requested to go by Jason, so that's for future reference in this match. When we say Jason, we are talking about JFMAM, JJASN.
We're talking about Raffle LeMail, forehand the splash damage, 2 first bloods, the double blood coming on through is the old men collapse down and delete 2 from Rogue. What players?
Yeah, 2 kills on the board here early. The Salamanders taking that lead. One going over to Iraqi Zoro, and the other one getting picked up by Status. He did not even have to use that boots proc, so
Status?
he will still be
looking for more. He's on to Jesus. Jesus, run! No, the chakram, the basic attack. Status getting an easy kill. He's got that weapon buff on him, and Sibs is gonna look up, get up here to try and force him back out of the lane. He'll get stunned up by old man Jason, young man Jason. Status is going to respect this, force out. Mixie just stays in the lane, keeps shoving the lane down. Now Rekt has made the rotation up to top as well. Are they going to be able to catch someone? Are they going to taunt it back? Sibs with a healing flask at the last minute, baiting and then jumping back in. Sibs living on the edge here as the Salamanders continue to apply pressure. The turret taking a lot of damage here. Jesus, back up into the lane. You got to respect this talk at this point. Now, is Status just baiting here? What's happening?
Well, unfortunately, I cannot see the flask cooldown, and I've missed if he's used it yet. I assume with how forward he was playing, he's probably still got it. But here we go. Here comes Rogue.
Who's got it now? Mixie, a squishy target, but able to reposition and get back. Status in the meantime drops back. He's going to go in and get that healing regen. And then now move back up into the lane. This turret's going to be in a bad place. Also, Jason's low, Sibs is low. And Iraqi Zoro, he's made the rotation up. Drifting Dark, the Malice and Verdict is going to splash on through. I'm pretty sure Rogue are going to be forced back. They should be losing this turret.
Yeah, they most certainly should with the 4-member rotation coming out of the Salamanders. Excellent play out of Iraqi Zoro there. Forced up the mid wave, made that rotation, and Celeste does not have the damage yet, nor the wave to actually. Otherwise, certainly that would have been another kill going over to Iraqi Zoro. But now here comes Rekt, Mixie, and Iraqi. They're coming in.
What a core collapse.
Good stun, yeah. Excellent play out of Evil there.
Excellent. I like the predictive stuff. Like, even if it's not going to follow to anything, it's always nice to see just a skill shot land. Now Iraqi in the Drifting Dark. You see the Catherine move up, the huge damage comes on through. Jason goes down. Now the damage starts to pile up onto this turret here. And the Salamanders taking a few turret shots. They're going to respect it, wait for the next wave to get on down here. But this is a 4 versus 2 situation here. Rogue feeling thin across the map.
Yeah, and Status right now is a very scary threat that the side of Rogue have to deal with. With that weapon buff, this Idris is...
Oh, he got the Vanguard, but taunted back. What a play. He just got wrecked.
Yes, he absolutely did. Sibs is going to fall there. 2 kills on the board for Iraqi and Status. And
take something away. Doesn't find anything. Just kind of the rotations in between the lane movements here.
Yeah, and I specifically like the rotations that the Salamanders have made moving forward on the top lane specifically. We know what a threat that Taka can be. This is on 3.1, so Taka making it through the draft at all is actually kind of surprising. But knowing that is what's happened, they've gone ahead, made sure they make the rotations up. They've starved Taka out as much as possible. And that's going to be Status picking up another kill.
Status just threw a chakram through and just deleted Louis Vuitton. Somebody, Status, if you go farm right now, I will take back everything I've ever said good about you. I wouldn't do that to Status, but I was betting it.
He's not going to go get the kill yet, but they are going to secure that Ghost Wing. That is going to give them that additional hit. As far as Rekt and Iraqi are moving back together, Status making an aggressive push down here in the jungle, though.
He's gonna look for the chakram. Shroud step back, reposition. There's a jump forward. Xenotech missing with the Holy Nova, but the chase might continue here. Salamanders looking to catch a target. Bada Boom's gonna knock Evil into the jungle. Is he isolated enough that they can follow up? He takes a little bit of chip damage, but not too much. Now it's a 5-man rotation from the Salamanders. Aces High will connect onto Evil. How did that connect into the little fight? They put Sims to sleep, cancel the combo. gauntlet. Shimmer strike forward. His status is going ham. They'll find 3 kills. They don't lose anybody. In the meantime, Jesus is up in the top lane, pushing as his team yells, Jesus, help us. But he can't. All he can do is push as this Taka. He can't stop this domination that's coming out of the Salamanders.
You know, in the time frame that he had, I do think Taka pushing that top turret was the right call. Picks his team up 2 extra turrets worth of.
Bottom is Louis Vuitton done, and it's going to be Jesus getting forced back here. 9-0, 10 minutes in, though. The Salamanders have a commanding lead at this point.
Yeah, they do, and you can specifically see that in some of the builds. We have almost a 10,000 gold lead at this point for the Salamanders. Taka, while he does have some defense in the Storm Crown, he is lacking any actual team fight damage.
Boom to start the fight off. Jesus, he's gonna stay alive, but just barely. A nice gauntlet by Sibs, splitting this fight apart. They're both dropping down low, but nobody's died just yet. All on a nice edge. Jesus first to drop. Wrecked will go down second. Xenotech tries to stand his ground, but Rogue will be able to find the second kill of that fight, second kill of the game. In the meantime, though, Mixi and Iraqi Zoro able to shut down the top lane. They're going to take that first base turret down and get out cleanly. So a nice call out of the Salamanders, but it does allow Rogue to at least pick up 2 kills.
Portion of his build. He's got the Shatter Glass, went the Spellfire second,
yeah.
And while that does help with that mortal wound, he just doesn't have the complete spamming capability that we typically see out of a Celeste at this point in the game, and Status is absolutely just having an insane game right now.
Blast Tremor will buy a little bit of time. It looked like Rogue was potentially going to be losing heroes at this point. The Armory dropping incredibly low, but the Salamanders are going to go ahead and reposition. Now, this is a 4 versus 5 for the Salamanders, as they have Xenotech down in that bottom lane, chunking through turrets in the meantime. So if they can keep the heroes pinned up here, if they can keep Rogue pinned up in this top lane, it would be great for them. Louis Vuitton rotating down. He's going to force Xenotech out. So now a clean 4 versus 4 situation. Armory, 1 more hit. It would be going down. A nice body block by Jesus, but it eventually will go on down. So Rogue hanging around here, but really not getting anything done. They don't get any kills. They don't protect the Armory.
All of these team fights, there's, you know, we have the Storm Crown on the Taka. We also have the Carry Arden, who only has a Storm Crown and an Aftershock. So just there's not a ton of damage, sustainable damage for the side of Rogue right now.
Rogue, a little bit of pop damage coming out onto Iraqi. They turn it around. Iraqi with the Corrupted Genius keeps himself in fighting shape as the splash damage starts to rain on through Rogue. They're going to lose the turret. Look to get back. Ace is high, just threading the needle kind of off the mark there. Not threading the needle in the way you would have liked it. And it looks like they'll go ahead and get back off the back of that one. But they're at the point now, Denominate, where it's like, you know, this game's throwable, right? Like, Salamanders couldn't have thrown the game until they were at this point. They have the lead. Now we could see the exciting plays.
Yeah, we absolutely could, as another Ghost Wing is going to go over to the Salamanders as Sibs tries to make the steal.
That was actually a nice
V-ball.
attempt, much closer than last time.
Yeah, well, he made it out this time.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. Crystal Treant is going to go over to the Salamanders now. Black Claw is on the map. There's no vision here by the side of Rogue. The Solar Storm is down for another 18 seconds, almost coming down to that 15 mark, and now it's just going to be a fight chosen by Salamanders.
Get over here! Who are they gonna go for? It looks like Jason first. That's the cat, the tankiest target on the team, dropping down low. Fountain comes out to the last minute. Looks like they turn it to Louis Vuitton. Louis starts to spin, stays alive, but the Fountain comes out for the Salamanders as this fight gets absolutely turned around. Rogue on the run, dropping all across the map here. Taunts off the mark, but Evil, he's got nowhere to go. The Slimy Salamanders able to take 4. They'll shove down mid lane, and honestly, they can just close this game out right here and right now.
Yeah, they absolutely can. With 4 down, there is no contest here for the Vayne, and that's going to be Salamanders taking the game here over Rogue. Unfortunately, Celeste just never really had the chance to have a big impact. Status went absolutely off this game. 8-0 and 6 here on the jungle. Idris, Shatterglass, Alternating Current, Broken Myth was able to get the picks early on and keep the wave forced up in that top lane. And again, kept the Taka behind. Taka never had